Hi guys, it's Jade from Ayaba's Winds. I am back to do your May 2020 into June 2020 Love Tarot pop-up reading for the sign of Virgo. If you've seen my previous videos, you know that I am a priestess in the Afro-Cuban tradition, so I will be interpreting the cards from an Afro-Cuban spiritualist perspective. I've created oracle cards based on love songs for the last 40 or 50 years to help me to interpret Spirit's message. If you like what I'm doing, please definitely like the video, share the video, and certainly subscribe. I am also available for private readings at Ayaba's Wind, WYND999@gmail.com. Just FYI, I do shuffle on camera and I do pray. So if you don't want to see any of that, you can skip to the 5-minute checkpoint, which is also listed in the description below. All right, so just give me a couple of seconds. I'm going to pray over the cards and then begin shuffling. We got our first time checkpoint. Okay, Spirit's looking like they don't want to speak through these cards. I'm going to extend it out a little more with the... One more shuffle. Okay. So let's get started. So Spirit, for some reason, I don't know what's going on. I guess they only have a certain amount of messages that they want to deliver through this deck, and then we'll go into other decks. But Spirit is saying, if I ain't got you, I'm nothing, Alicia Keys. So for some of you, maybe that was a song that you had between you and your special person, or something, a song that you played. So basically, when I refer to people in this reading, I refer to it as a love story. So it's you and your special person, which could be your divine masculine or feminine, and then the karmic, someone that you're with other than your special person, and someone that your special person is with other than you. All right. And so these karmics are there in the story, in the picture, to help you to learn a lesson or two or three or four before you go into union with your special person. Now, for some of you, you could be in union with your special person, but there could be a lot of static, a lot of fighting, discord, or whatever. And it's because maybe you haven't learned the lessons you needed to learn. So you got to break up, step out, go with karmics, learn your lesson, and come back to join in a harmonious union. That's a possibility. Okay. So Spirit is saying, if I ain't got you, I'm nothing. So someone is really hurting. This could be you feeling this way about your special person, or your special person feeling this way about you. But someone is really hurting badly about the loss of a relationship. And I'm hearing Spirit say a loss of a friend. So you were not only lovers, but you were friends. That's for some of you who knew your special person, who knew your soulmate, your divine masculine or feminine. Okay. Someone is hurting really bad. Their heart hurts. Breaking down the wall so I can progress. Okay. So maybe you guys are in separation, only because, there's a lot of emotional, baggage. There's a lot of there's a lot of hurt and pain. All right. And so, this person, either you or this person or both of you, have to step back from one another to work on these things. You need space. You need space to be able to work through these things, to develop, so that you can have a healthy relationship. Spirit is saying that something is going to happen in the wintertime. So wintertime is December, January, February. Maybe late November. So something happened either this past winter that was significant in your love story, or something significant is going to happen this winter. Maybe there's going to be a breakthrough, and maybe you're going to go into union with your divine masculine or feminine towards the winter time. That's a possibility. It's not for everyone, but we'll see. I am trustworthy. So Spirit is saying that, someone in this love story is trustworthy. So if we're talking about going into union with someone, Spirit is like, okay, I know you're looking at people side-eye because you don't trust people. People have run game on you. They've hurt you. They've done they've stabbed you in the back. But Spirit is saying this particular person is trustworthy. Okay, so just be mindful of that. So Spirit is announcing sickness. I know this is a love reading, but Spirit also talks about helping you to get yourself together. Okay. And so Spirit is saying sickness, time to see a doctor. So it may not be anything major. It could be something as small as, okay, you may have a vitamin deficiency. You may be low on vitamin D. Maybe that's why you're sad a lot, because if you're low in vitamin D, you're prone to depression. Okay. And so maybe it's the doctor prescribes to you extra vitamin D, you take and you're fine. Or it could be maybe a growth, something growing in your body, something's brewing in your body, and Spirit is like, look, I'm giving you the warning ahead of time. Go get it checked immediately. Okay, so Spirit is saying you need to think about going to a doctor. All right. Karma is coming around for those who violated the relationship. So payback is coming, soon come. All right. So if someone violated you and you think they're riding off into the sunset, no. Spirit is saying, no, that's not happening. They're going to get knocked off their horse and Spirit is going to shut all that down. okay? Because karma's coming. Now, if it was you, I suggest what you do is you begin praying, doing mantras, yoga, meditation, praying for forgiveness, so that when karma comes around, it'll just give you a little tap on the hand, as opposed to a punch in the chest that knocks the wind out of you, okay? So spirit is coming through. So, you know, you may see your ex or whoever, your special person on social media flexing this and that. They look all happy, whatever. And spirit is like, no, that's an illusion. All that's going to get shut down. Watch, wait and watch. We will have our happily ever after by case. I think this was in the 1990s, early 2000s. So, you know, this could be you thinking this way about your special person, or your special person thinking this way about you. Okay, the feelings could be exchanged. But nevertheless, you know, someone is hopeful in this love story that love will overcome the hurt and pain, overcome the blockages and obstacles, will overcome the karmics for you guys to come together. All right. But someone is a liar. So if you had questions like, is this person lying to me? Spirit is saying you got a liar in your love story. Someone's lying. There's a liar. Now this liar could be you. I'm not passing judgment, but there's a liar in the love story. Someone's lying. About what? I don't know. Only you know that. But there's lies being told. All right? And treachery. I'm hearing lies and treachery. All right? And spirit, and I'm talking about treachery, and what card comes up? Amy Winehouse, speaking from the grave. What kind of fuckery is this? So spirit is like, I don't know what kind of thing you're involved in. All this drama. It's like a novela. Like a soap opera, but spirit is like, this is madness here. I'm not understanding all this. You gotta work your way out of this, because this doesn't make any sense. This is what spirit is saying, okay? In essence, what kind of fuckery is this? What the hell is going on? Why are you putting up with this shit? Okay, this is what spirit is saying, and this is for a set of you, okay? Because keep in mind, I'm reading for Virgos all around the world, okay, with signs and different placements in their chart. Okay, so it just depends. Not everyone's this is not going to apply to everybody, and this is a general reading. Keep that in mind. Okay, and Yearning for Your Love, PJ Morton. This is a beautiful song. So someone is hot off of you. Okay, they could be pleasuring themselves off of the thought of you. They are hot. They are reminiscing about you. If you know this person, you could be reminiscing about this person. Or if you don't know who this person is, and you're just like trying to manifest this person into your life, there could be such a deep yearning to connect with your soulmate. Okay, and so as a result of that, this is why this card is coming. This is why spirit brought this card up. All right, so now I'm going to take it a step further and develop it more. Hopefully these cards will speak. Just give me a couple seconds. No, wrong set of cards. Guys, our first time checkpoint. Second time checkpoint. I don't like how that came out. I like for the cards to jump. Take that one. And that one. And that one. like how that came out. Wow. Okay, Spirit is done talking through these cards as well. So, all right, guys, something's going to happen in several months. Okay, this is our second checkpoint. So we have winter, I believe. Did we have winter? Yes, we had winter and several months, which brings us into winter, right? So this is May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Yeah, something significant is going to happen in the winter time, several months from now. I don't know what it is. So for a small set of you, some of you could be 7 months pregnant. 7 is going to be significant for you, okay? But several months brings us into the winter time, late fall, early winter. So I want you guys to get ready, okay? Someone is avoiding the other, all right? It's almost like a feeling of like ghosting, like, you know, maybe you're on social media and like they have you blocked for a stupid reason. You're like, why? Why are you blocking me? Like, we don't even go like that. They could have you blocked. You could be blocking this person. So like you guys are avoiding one another. Maybe the person is avoiding you because they cheated on your ass. Maybe they went and had a baby with someone while they were with you. Okay. And so, you know, now they're with the baby's mother or the baby's father or whatever, for whatever reason. But there's an avoidance there. You know, Spirit is talking about a happy family. So there is a happy family somewhere. Maybe this person is happy with their new connection. I don't know. And maybe they're perpetrating a fraud and making it seem like they're happy, but they're really not. Spirit is talking about a happy family. Let's see. And Spirit is talking about playing games of chance. Okay, so in the South, in the southern part of the United States, the South, when they say you have a fast hand, that means you have luck with money. Lady luck is on your side. So, you know, you can gamble, go to the casinos, whatever, and you will have amazing luck with winning. You got a fast hand, okay? I'm hearing like lucky mojo. You got a lucky mojo. Hearing like this GRIS GRIS bag. So for some of you who are from the South, Spirit is mentioning a GRIS GRIS bag. And wow, my head is tingling right now. So if you have Southern roots and you have root workers in your family, root workers who are ancestors who put together like this hoodoo, these GRIS GRIS bags, Spirit is saying that it would benefit for you to do a GRIS GRIS bag, okay? And I'm seeing the GRIS GRIS bag in the color of green for money, okay? Fast hand, I'm seeing fast hand. I'm seeing this lucky mojo horseshoes. I'm seeing magnetite, magnets. I'm seeing glitter to represent money, to pull money. I'm seeing High John the Conqueror. It's some kind of powder that you can put in there as well. But you have to go to a, what do you call these stores? A curio store. You could look online, but a Spirit is saying, especially those people from the South, to do a GRIS GRIS bag for money. All right. There's a gypsy spirit guide that wants attention. Wow. So yes, this is a love reading, but you have your spirit guides. I've called forth your spirit guides here tonight, and they're talking, and they're saying like, look, There's diviners in your bloodline. Somebody in your bloodline, it could be a bloodline that was a diviner. Someone who was a prophetess, someone who could see, was born with a veil over their eyes, who could see spirit. The realm was thin. The line between the earthly plane and the spiritual plane was thin for them. But you have someone in your line that can read tea leaves, read tobacco ashes, can read coffee grinds, can read shells, can read bones, they can read cards, they can read fire, they can read water. Someone is a diviner and they want attention. This, if it's not someone in your bloodline, it is a spirit that walks with you, that is very, that has an affinity to you and wants to help you, and they want attention. So what I suggest you do in order to find that, you can get a doll. You can go online, search for like a gypsy looking doll, or a diviner looking doll to represent this spirit guide. Get some cards, get some things regarding the gypsy, what gypsy is like. Usually you put down with a gypsy, you can put down a black cup of coffee, you could put playing cards down, things of that nature, to pull their energy, okay? But they want attention. And Spirit is saying, what you leave, don't come back for. And I'm not sure if you got this in the last reading, but Spirit is saying, if you go back for whatever this is, Spirit is saying, get ready. You could be in a whole world of hurt. Why? Because if you go back with this person that's coming from the past, you could catch an STD, HIV, something, herpes. Because maybe they were sleeping around unprotected, raw dog, and now they're coming and you lay down with them, you could get something. So the Spirit is warning you ahead of time, right? Or it could be that they have a crazy jealous ex, or they could still be with someone and that person is tracking them. They could find out the person is coming to see you. They can get your number, call you up, stalking you, harassing you, knocking at your door, scratching up your car, all kinds of stuff. All right. So Spirit is saying, watch your back. However, there is someone that is coming in the picture saying, I want to marry you. So there is a marriage, a plan for marriage or wedding somewhere in this picture. It could be that someone wants to take it to the next level. So it may not be an actual marriage. It could just be a sentiment or something that's voiced that they want to take it to the next level. They want to take you off the market. Okay. So let's take it a step further. This one has astrological signs, and I'm not big on giving signs. I think giving signs can be so distracting in readings, but if the sign comes up, then I'll speak on it. All right. And this gives descriptions of people as well. So just give me a couple seconds. Gosh. All right, we have another time frame. We have a description of someone. Yep, we have some astrological signs now. like how those came out. Okay, Spirit's clearly done. All right. So Spirit is saying that there's a romantic relationship on the job. So someone in this love story, you could have had a romantic relationship on the job. Someone in this love story has a romantic relationship on the job, or had it, or it's about to begin. Because keep in mind, these energies that I speak of could have happened in the recent past, could be happening presently, or are about to happen in the future. Okay, and the energies can prevail and take place over the next several days, several weeks, or several months. So Spirit is saying there was a romantic relationship on the job. Now, as to whether that still exists or not, I don't know. Only you know that. All right. But lover from the past is returning. So maybe it's this lover from the past that you used to date on your job. He or she is coming back. Spirit is saying this is the Six of Cups in traditional tarot. So you got this lover coming back. Now, remember what Spirit said, what you leave, don't come back for. So I don't know. You got to have the gift of discernment. Be careful with this lover from the past. You will overcome all the obstacles in your path. So if you've been struggling and just like emotionally, if it's been like a hard road for you, if you felt really challenged and you just feel like, oh my God, I don't know how much more I can take, Spirit is like, you are going to overcome what it is you're going through. Okay, you have that to look forward to. So just big up your ancestors, your spirit guides, your protections, your guardian angels, and they are going to they're going to help you out. This gypsy spirit guide in particular. So the time frame that is significant is March, April, May. So something significant either happened within these months, this past spring, or is going to happen in the next spring. Okay. But March, April, May, I kind of think something happened, or something could be happening by the end of the month, May. All right. But it mentioned March, April, May. Okay. So someone in this love story is tall. For a man, tall is probably 5'10", I would say 5'10", 5'11", and taller. For a female, I think maybe 5'8" is tall and above. But someone in this love story is tall. Okay. So Spirit is making a note of that. And maybe this tall person is a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. All right. So there's an air sign that figures prominently in this love story. It could be a karmic or it's a special person. All right. But someone is tall. Maybe this tall person is the Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Maybe this person could be your soulmate. Maybe this person that's tall, who's the air sign, could be the lover from the past. But Spirit is making note of that. And someone is saying, Spirit is saying that a baby is on the way. Somebody's having a baby up in this piece. Maybe this baby will be an air sign. Maybe the baby will be an air sign. Okay. But something is about to go down. Maybe someone got pregnant in the spring. Okay. But Spirit is saying a baby is on the way. All right. So now I'm going to take it a step further. I'm going to pull from Sibylla. All right, so let's see. So the first card that came out is the Priest. So for some of you who could be watching this could be a priest, a high priestess. The priest card came out. So priest mode could be you, getting into your holy self, your spiritual self, and exploring prayer and meditation. It could be, like I said, you could be a priest, or some kind of a person in a high spiritual prominent position, either in your church, or in a temple of some sort. But Spirit is acknowledging the priest. So the priest also indicates that there could be a wedding. There could be a proposal, wedding bells on the way. Someone could be preparing to get married. All right. And so, yeah, Spirit is preparing you. The other thing is you got the house, right? So the house is dark. So Spirit wants you to really take care of your home, your spiritual space, but also your house, your body, your temple. Your body is your temple. So Spirit wants you to give more attention to yourself and to your home, because this is the place where you center yourself. Your home should be your sanctuary, all right? You should not be running in the street all over the place and come home to a house that's a hot wreck, because then that's not a sanctuary, okay? And so Spirit is if you've been avoiding addressing your spiritual self, if you've been avoiding addressing your home so that your home is conducive to you developing your spiritual self, Spirit is saying get yourself together. Spirit is saying that there's going to be a letter that comes through. There's going to be a message. If you don't get a physical letter, it could be like a text message or a DM. Something is going to be coming, okay? A Spirit is talking about a friend. The friend card came reversed. All right, so I don't know if a friend is sick, friend is not well, or maybe there was a betrayal from a friend. You may get news from abroad that a friend is not feeling well, or maybe a friend died. This is just what I'm getting. My head is tingling, but something is a little off. You also got the fortune card, and the fortune card came reverse as well. So that talks about your money. So Spirit, like I told you to do that gris gris bag, that money gris gris bag. Spirit may be talking about maybe your money is a little funny right now. And so you need to do things to cultivate getting your money right. All right. Also, for a small set of you, it could be that there's a friend that's in trouble that may be reaching out to you for financial assistance and help, because maybe their money is not right. So just be prepared for that. All right. I'm going to pull from the Kipper deck really quickly. Okay, so Spirit is, so for some of you, Virgos, you may be connected to someone who is a wealthy man. Okay, someone who's got money. Who's really charming, who likes nice things, who likes, can be a little flashy. But Spirit is saying that this person has to watch their back. This person may have flashed too much, that they could have gotten locked up. Maybe they were doing legal things. Maybe they were doing illegal things. But Spirit is talking about this person has to watch their back. Okay? Yeah, this person's got money. And they got money stashed in a lot of different places. All right? Spirit is saying that they got to be careful, because prison is near for them if they haven't already been locked up. They got to watch their back. Someone, for a small set of you, someone could be already locked up, on their way out maybe. For some of you, you could have been dealing with a hustler, someone who was either a drug dealer, a scammer, someone who liked to live the high life. Or for some of you, you know this person could be dealing legally with stuff, but there could be something in some contracts or something that they did that could come back to bite them on the ass, okay? Which can put them in a court of law, and there could be indictments regarding this person. This person, it has to deal with a male energy. All right. For some people, this male energy, I'm hearing they want to lock them up and throw away the key. All right. So the sentence, the punishment is not going to be nice. So if you can warn this person, if this person is in fact in your love story, if this applies to you, it's not going to apply to everybody. This person better watch their back. It's the person that's flashy, driving around in fast cars, flashy. Okay, this person's got to watch their back. For some of you, mice, it is important that you don't deliberately kill mice. In my tradition, mice are messengers of a particular spirit that helps you out in certain circumstances. This person needs to do things to honor this particular spiritual energy that rules free will, okay? That rules chance. And so if this energy is not acknowledged, that this person's luck can go south and this person can get locked away for life, okay? Or for a long time. So I would suggest, if this applies to you, you email me for a private reading, or you send this person to me to get a private reading, okay? But this is not going to be for everybody, all right? So now I'm going to pull from traditional tarot. I don't know whose deck this is. I think it's Marchetti. Too many cards. There's a card that came. Okay, let's see. I think that's it for these cards. All right, so the first card you got is the Four of Swords, and that's rest, contemplation. Sometimes it means being exhausted, okay, and you needing to rest. Someone with the initials of P could figure prominently in your love story. But yeah, it's showing that you're tired. You're tired. That you need to rejuvenate yourself. You need to lively up yourself, okay? So this is what Spirit is saying. And again, you guys got the Faith card. And in this Faith card, you see all of these different spiritual leaders from different religious backgrounds, all praying. So Spirit is saying, and you got the priest. You can't make this up. So if you are a priest or a priestess in my tradition, in the Afro-Cuban tradition, Spirit is saying you got to step up and start doing more work. You got to do more spiritual work. You got to tap into the energy. If you're not my tradition, if you are a spiritual leader some way, somehow, maybe another tarot card reader, you help people out spiritually, you're a counselor, Spirit is saying that you got to tap into your faith. You can do prayers, you can do mantras that I have on my playlist here. You got to get yourself spiritually centered. And Spirit is saying you got to pray. You can pray your Hail Mary and your Our Fathers if you come from the Christian tradition. You can do your, I don't know if in the Muslim faith is, what is it? The Zakat? I'm not sure, but you can do your prayers in the Muslim, in Islam, okay? In the Islamic tradition. If you're Buddhist, you can do that. Whatever it is that appeals to you. But Spirit wants you to get down on your hands and knees and pray from your heart. Okay? And it doesn't have to be all the prescripted prayers. Pray from your heart. Be like, oh God, please help me. I need your help. I need you to guide me. I don't have a job. You know, I'm hungry. My car broke down. I need your help. That's prayers. You're praying from your heart. Spirit says you need to tap into your spiritual self, or else ain't nothing gonna go right. Maybe that's why a lot of cards were not pulled. Because in most of my readings, the Spirit is pulling cards. And this reading, the bottom line is you got to get yourself spiritually centered. Now is the time with all this COVID-19, quarantining, shelter in place, if you're in areas that are in that mode, to get yourself together. You have the Four of Cups reverse. So Four of Cups talks about regret, right? You know, focusing on something. But Spirit is like, you know, you soon gonna get over it. And you'll get over all of this sulking and this regret when you have faith, when you develop your faith, when you go into prayer and meditation, things are going to turn around for you. And you have the Eight of Wands reverse. So the Eight of Wands means a fast message coming in, a message coming in. There's a forward movement, but something is slowed up. And it's because you're not focusing the way you need to focus, okay, on your spiritual self. So I'm going to try and pull from these cards really quickly. I don't know what this deck is either. Hold on. Okay, now these cards want to talk here. This to be too long here. All right, so the first card that came out is the Chimera. Your imagination clouds your judgment. Okay, so Spirit saying like, okay, you know, we can daydream to escape sometimes our problems, to hope for a better tomorrow. Spirit is saying the daydreaming can cloud your judgment. Now they want you to go into prayer. So instead of just sitting there and your mind wandering off, Spirit wants you to go into prayer, into meaningful prayer and meditation. You can chant the mantras for whatever you want. Love, relationships, to get rid of negative thinking, to pull happiness, to protect you from negative energy, whatever it is. Check my playlist out. The next card that came out is the Knight, triumph over adversity. All right, so you know you do have spirit guides and protections that are protecting you, and that you will be triumphant over adversity. You did have the Queen, which came reversed, love and prosperity, but this came reversed. So Spirit is saying there's something a little funny with the money right now. Money is not flowing the way it needs to flow. So like I said, with those GRIS GRIS bags and that kind of lucky mojo energy, you should be able to pull the money in. The hourglass, time is of the essence. All right. So yes, time is of the essence. You got to get it together. It came reversed. So it may be that, you know, your sense of time is like, maybe for you, there's no sense of urgency. And spirit is like, no, it's time to start focusing. Okay. Because you can't stay stuck in this kind of hangman, hermit kind of state. All right. The maiden, a new relationship blossoms. So spirit is saying that a new relationship soon come. All right. But you got to get yourself together. You got to get yourself grounded together spiritually and make the moves. And then menstrual, let your intentions be known. And I've been saying that. Pray. You pray. And you pray for your intentions. You ask. You set your intentions. What it is you need. What it is you want. Okay. And that will help you to manifest. We're going to close out with the Archangel deck. Okay. So the first card that came out is Angel Therapy. Wow. Archangel Raphael, which is one of the big kahuna archangels in the four corners of the world. Okay. Give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. See? So the prayer, the faith. You're getting all these angelic cards. The prayer, the faith. Okay. You got the priest card. It's time. It's time to get into your spiritual self. All right. And then you got compassion. Archangel Zadkiel, soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So if you feel hardened or bitter, Spirit wants you to just give that up, to lighten your load, to ask the angels to lighten the load, to take that, to remove that heaviness, the burdens from your heart and your spirit, so you can be able to move on. This is what Spirit is telling you. Spirit is pulling these cards. I'm not pulling these cards. All right. So give your hurt, your pain, your worries to God, to the angels, to whatever it is you believe in, your spirit guides, protections, your ancestors, and they're going to handle it. And then finally, Indigo Crystal Children, Archangel Metatron. You have a bond with children, in particular children who are sensitive. So this card came reversed. It's saying that, you have a gift. It could be that you were a spiritually sensitive child. It could have been that, you saw spirits, that you could communicate with spirits. The spirits were presenting themselves to you as a child. Okay, and maybe there was no one to really understand you or nurture it or pay attention to it. But Spirit is saying that you have this spiritual gift. And that because you have this spiritual gift, you can help other children who are spiritually sensitive. And if you have your own children, Spirit is saying don't dismiss. They're saying, oh, there's a boogeyman in the closet. There's a monster. I saw a dragon floating in the air. Don't dismiss that. Okay? Because the children are telling you because, they feel like you're going to help them to make sense of it. Instead of telling them they're crazy and what they're seeing doesn't really, exist. Just kind of not giving acknowledgement to how they're feeling. Okay, guys. So if any part of this reading resonated with you, please like the video. I really appreciate it. You can definitely share the video if you feel like a friend needs to hear it, and certainly subscribe. I am available for private readings at ayabaswind, WYND 999 at gmail.com, especially as it relates to this gentleman and this whole imprisonment issue. Please, if that pertains to you in your love story or someone around you that you know, I would suggest you send them for a private reading. I will be back to do your reading for late June into July 2020. Love Tarot pop-up reading. Have a great evening. Ciao.